My name is Niharika Walia Bhatnagar, and I am with you with the area of accounting and financial management for bankers. And what are we going to talk about today, everyone? I hope you have already reviewed the notification, and if you haven't, then hurry up and go ahead and check it out right away. As you already know, the examinations due are being postponed because of the reason that due to the elections till I think 2nd of June the elections are going on, so all the people who are on election duty, you are relieved for sure. The first examination is not starting in May, it is rather starting in June. The first examination will be on 8th of June, that will be RBWM, then 9th of June IEFS, 16th of June we have PPB, and last 22nd of June we have our exam. Matlab, from 2nd to 26th we have got entirely 20 more days. I think when I look at 20 more days, I personally feel very happy for you that you have got enough time. If anybody could not even start, you don't have to go through regrets anymore. You can actually start right away and finish it off. But to be very honest, after this, if you're thinking I'll start later, that ideology will definitely not work. Right? Okay. Everyone, today I'm going to talk about a very important topic for the examination, that is called ratio analysis. Before I proceed further, please like the session, share it among your peers, and don't forget to subscribe our channel if you haven't done it yet, because the marathons are still going on. The mini marathons you can find on every single weekend. So every single weekend we have major classes lined up for you. So I would love to see all you in there in our classes there. So for that, what you can do is please just subscribe to our channel and keep the notifications on, so that you can let us know whatever is, so that you can actually let us know what next you are looking forward to in terms of your preparation. If you want any specific topic, then write in the comment section about the same, so that we can proceed with that specific topic in our marathons especially. Right? Chaliye, let's begin with the session, everyone. Ratio analysis. Please share it, subscribe to our channel right away, and don't forget to like it as well. Chaliye. Which classification of accounting ratios is based on the financial statements to which the determinants of the ratio belong? Traditional classification, functional classification, composite, or solvency? Do you know, when we talk about the classification of accounting now, in terms of classification, we state that in accountancy, whenever we are following the specific area of accounting ratios, it can be stated as a situation where we are looking at traditional classifications only, because ratio analysis is an age old process. It's not a new one, it's an actually age old financial process which uses this entire area of working. Okay. Now let's move on to the next point. Hello everyone and welcome. That is traditional classification. Financial statement analysis plays a very important role. Here comes the next question, everyone. Which category of ratios discloses the solvency of a firm? Solvency plays a very important role. But randomly, if you are going for any specific, acha, for example, I wanted some kind of money. I was looking forward to 10,000 rupees. I called you up and I said, sir, I need 10,000 rupees. So it's an expectation now that you might be having that much amount of money. But if you don't at that point of time, then I will judge you. Oh, this business cannot spare me 10,000. That means there is something fishy about the business. Maybe I will not give the money to this particular business in a credit form anymore. That particular ideology hits any active businessman. So in this case, it is profitability ratios, turnover, short-term solvency, or long-term solvency. We're talking about financial position in terms of a short period. This question is easier, everyone. What's going to be the answer according to you? Ratio analysis, profitability ratios, turnover, short-term solvency or long-term solvency. This is also called the area of this particular scenario will definitely be called as short-term solvency. It is also known as liquidity. This is liquidity. Okay? There is short-term solvency or liquidity ratios. They play a very important role, everyone. Why does it play a very important role? If you can pay someone in a short term, that means you still have a lot of money in your pocket so that you can pay the other things as well. So I think this is a very important area to look at. What is the limitation of accounting ratios regarding comparative study? Ratios are not based on the past. Ratios provide accurate forecasts for the future. They are based upon the past. Entire accounting is based upon the past. So this is absolutely wrong. This is one of the basic limitations of accounting, that it is based upon the past. Then ratio provides accurate forecast for the future. I don't even know what's going to happen tomorrow. How will I actually remember what's going to happen after a few years or after a few months rather? You know, the accuracy just cannot come. Ratios can be compared with similar business. I think similarity plays a very important role. If you are in the same business as I am, then I think that would be beneficial for both of us. Then ratios may not accurately forecast the future due to various influencing factors. Which of the following is a limitation? So I think that is, it cannot be futuristic. It can show the trend up to a limit, but accuracy 100%, I don't think we can have it. What is the formula for calculating the overall profitability ratio? Return on investment, net profit to sales, operating profit to total assets, operating profit to capital employed, net profit divided by equity capital. What's going to be the answer, everyone? Overall profitability ratio. We're talking about the overall profit. Overall profit is actually your operating profit divided by capital employed. Operating profit is the profit you earn because you are working in a business format. In your business, whatever you make is called your operating profit. Which term is used to represent profit before interest and tax? That is gross profit, net profit, operating profit, or earning before interest and tax. What's going to be the answer, everyone? Which term is used to represent a profit before interest and tax? GP. GP is based upon direct incomes. NP is based upon indirect incomes. Operating profit are based upon the regular operating profit that we are looking at. And earning before interest and tax. This is the place where we are looking. What is the profit? This is before interest and before taxes as well. So EBIT is actually the term. Because operating is based upon your regular business work. So in this case, the correct answer is operating profit. Done. Now comes the next question. How is capital employed typically defined in accounting equations? In management accounting, how is it defined, everyone? Sum of fixed assets, sum of current assets, sum of total of all assets, whether fixed or current, or sum total of long-term funds employed in the business. Capital employed, actually, the formula for capital employed is what? Capital employed is your share capital. That is your equity plus preference plus your reserves and surplus. This is your long term invested money in the business, which is called equity, but all the long term debts are also part of it. The things which help the business to rise, the things with the finances which have been there in the organization in their thick and thin, they are considered as capital employed, everyone. Then so let's look at the next question then. A sum total of long-term funds employed in the business. Opening inventory of a firm is rupees 80,000. Cost of revenue from operations is 6 lakhs. Inventory turnover ratio is 5 times. Its closing inventory will. What will happen in this case, everyone? Opening inventory of a firm is 80,000. Cost of revenue from operations is 6 lakhs. Inventory turnover ratio is 5 times. Okay. In this case, I can say ITR is equal to cost upon average stock, where we can say our inventory is 5 times, cost of revenue from operations is 6 lakhs, average stock I don't know, है ना? So I can say average stock is not clear to us. So what am I going to do? Average stock is equal to 6 lakhs divided by 5. So in this case, 12 5s are 60. So my average stock is 1 lakh 20. Average stock means 1 lakh 20 is equal to opening stock of 80,000, closing I just don't know. What's going to be the amount? But divide by 2. So can we take this 2 over there, and this comes out to be 2 lakh 40 is equal to 80,000 plus closing stock. Now from 2 lakh 40, remove that 80,000, everyone. That gives us an amount of 1 lakh 60, 1 lakh 20, 80 or 2 lakh. We are not talking about the average stock. We are actually trying to find the closing inventory. That will come out to be 1 lakh 60,000 rupees. Done? Now let's look at the next question. The idle current ratio is 1:2, 2:1, 1:1 or 40%. This kind of question can be asked in the examination in a half marker question, 0.5. The idle current ratio is, what's the idle current ratio, everyone? Idle current ratio in a normal current, see, current ratio is basically the money that you need on a daily basis. So the money that you have to keep there is current. The ratio is called 2:1. You should have 20,000 rupees if you have to pay 10k. Done, everyone? Chaliye. Now let's move on to the next point. Return on investment is calculated under ROI is what? The money that we have invested in the business. When we are trying to find ROI, how do we say that this is the area? Liquidity, solvency, profitability, or activity. See, when we talk about return on investment, this is about the investments that we have made in a business, and we are trying to find what are we getting back, isn't it? So if you're looking at what are we getting back, it is profitability ratio. It's the profit that we are making or based upon what we are putting into the business. है ना? Done, everyone? Chali, let's look at the next question then. Everyone, subscribe to our channel if you haven't done it yet, because we are coming up with so many good things for all the bankers out there. All you need to do is click on the subscribe button, click on the notification, that is a bell icon, click on thereof, like, as well as share the session, everyone. A few things are required just to keep us connected. That is your effort and ours too. Right, we are here to help you out, so we wish you the same as well. Now, let's move on. Here comes the next question, everyone. This is based upon reasoning and assertion. These kind of questions can definitely be asked in the examination. Liquidity ratios are used to assess the short-term financial obligations in the firm. Current ratios and asset test ratios are two liquidity ratios which measure the firm's ability to meet the current obligations. Actually, liquidity ratios are done when we want to find out whether we have the capacity to pay someone in the very switch of, in the very snap moment that we are looking at. For example, you ask me, ma'am, 100 rupees. I said, yeah, I have 100. I think I can take out the money very easy. Now that shows the liquidity. This particular part of liquidity has to be there in every business. The basic liquidity means the organization is healthy enough that it can take care of many shocks in the business. You know, so in this case, what's gonna be the answer? Both A and R are correct, and R is the correct reason. A and R are correct, but R is not the correct reason. Only R is correct. Both A and R are wrong. In this case, the answer is both are correct. There's no point of discussion where we can say कि नहीं, one part is wrong, one part is right. Both are correct. Which of the following is not an activity ratio, everyone? Activity ratio, inventory turnover, interest coverage, working capital turnover, or trade receivable turnover ratios. What's going to be the answer, everyone? The answer is interest coverage ratio. This is the only ratio which is not turnover. Done, everyone? Okay then. Let's end the session here, everyone. I hope you have gone through our courses. If you haven't, then hurry up. Check out our website right away. You need to go on to our website, that is www.adda247.com. Once you go on to the area of www.adda247.com, then you will find the details here. Go on to the area of JAIIB, CIB, Mahapack. Click on our Mahapack right away, everyone. That's the best deal that I know here. You just need to use the code Y541 and apply it right away. You'll get it at 6298.95. So if you're planning for it, 80% discount is here, 1% extra. If you're using our app, then get our Mahapack. Get all the courses included in it. Be it English medium, be it revision batch, crash course, English medium, bilingual batches, all the bilingual batches, mini marathon, Maha marathon. What next, everyone? Whatever we are putting up, everything is available. So check